Good morning, children. I hope you have completed first chapter successfully. Now we are going to focus on the second chapter, that is real numbers. So what is a real number? I am going to take you to KG up to 8th what you studied. They are called real numbers. Many of them, without knowing the explanation and meaning, we studied all the numbers. What are the numbers we studied from KG to 8th? Can you recall? 1, 0, 2-digit number 99, 3-digit number, 4-digit number, this is 10,000, like these numbers. Next we studied fractions, how to add. 5th standard we studied fractions, how to add, subtract, okay, reciprocal of a fraction. Okay, then we studied about decimal numbers. Sometimes in a decimal, some numbers will be repeated like this. Then square root of 4, cube root of 8. So all these are called real numbers. Okay. So again I am repeating the same. We are going to recall all the numbers from KG to 8th what we studied. Along with that I am going to add some other numbers also. So we start with the basic number system. Natural numbers. It was denoted by n, capital N, and it starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Etc. means up to infinity. Infinity means we cannot define that value. So which is the last number, we cannot define that value. Right? Next, whole numbers. It is denoted by W, and it started from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. up to infinity. Okay. Next, integers. Integers are denoted as Z. Okay, what is integer? 0, positive numbers, along with that all the negative numbers. Okay. So here up to minus infinity, here up to infinity. Okay, infinity means we cannot define that value. It is going on. Uncountable numbers will be there. Okay. Next, rational numbers. Rational numbers, the numbers which can be written in the form of P by Q are called rational numbers. Right. Your answer is right. Rational numbers, the numbers which can be written in the form of P by Q, and one more condition we studied where Q not equal to 0. Right. It is denoted as capital Q. Okay. Now, so what is a rational number? We can segregate the rational number into two. Number 1, rational numbers are terminating decimals. What is the meaning of terminate? Terminate means it will be stopped. In some area it will be stopped. It is going on, and after some time it will be stopped. Okay. For example, 2 by 5. If you divide, it is equal to 0.4. So it is a terminating decimal. It stopped. Point after that only 4. That's all. It stopped. 109 by 8. 13.625. After 5 it will be stopped. That's all. Okay. So you will get the remainder 0. So these are all called terminating decimals. So this terminating decimal 0.4. It is a rational number, and it can be written in the form of P by Q. 13.625. It is a terminating decimal. It can be written in the form of P by Q, 109 by 8. So these are all rational numbers. The second thing, if it is not a terminating decimal, where it is a rational number? Yes, if it is not a terminating decimal, for example, if it is non-terminating decimal and it should be recurring decimal, right? If it is a terminating decimal, it is a rational number. If it is non-terminating, then it should be recurring decimal. Then only it is a rational number. Non-terminating means non-stop, it is going on. Okay. What is the meaning of recurring? Recurring means repeating. R-E-C-U-R-R-I-N-G. Recurring means repeating. Some numbers will be repeated in the same order. For example, 1 by 3. If we divide, we will get 0.33333. How many 3s we can write? Up to infinity. So which number is repeating? We used to put on bar here. So 0.3 bar. So this is non-terminating, that means non-stop it is going on, but recurring, some numbers are repeating, so it is a rational number. Next 5 by 6, 0.8333, so 3 alone repeating, so we are writing the bar for 3, so 0.83, 3 alone we have to write the bar. Okay, so this is also non-terminating, non-stop it is going on, but it is a recurring decimal. So these are all rational numbers. Rational numbers are denoted by Q. So rational numbers are either terminating decimal or non-terminating and recurring decimals. Next, irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. Rational numbers are denoted by Q. So irrational numbers are denoted by Q dash or sometimes R difference Q, R minus Q. R denotes real numbers, Q denotes rational numbers. Okay. So rational numbers are terminating decimals. The second one non-terminating and recurring decimals. Here irrational numbers are non-terminating and non-recurring decimals. They won't stop, they won't terminate and they won't recur, they won't repeat. Okay. So they will be going on in some other order. 0.101, 001, 0001, etc. So suppose 10 means 10, 10, 10, it should be repeat like that. Then only it is a rational number. Otherwise it is not a rational number. It is irrational number. Like that, these examples are a few examples for irrational numbers. In the same way, root 2, root 3, root 5 and all irrational numbers. Root 4 is not irrational. It is rational because root 4 equal to 2. 2 is a rational number. 2 can be written as 2 by 1 in the form of P by Q. The same way root 9 is equal to 3. It is rational. It is not irrational. Root of 64 is equal to 4. So these are all rational numbers. They are not denoting irrational. We can write it in the form of P by Q. So these are all rational numbers. So root 2, root 3 irrational. Root 4 is rational. Root 5 irrational. Like that, cube root of 9. Square root of 9 a rational number. Okay, it can be written as P by Q. Cube root of 9 cannot be written as P by Q. Then fifth root of 98, like that many more examples we can give. Then pi, we know pi. Value is 3.14 etc. This pi is irrational number. So irrational numbers which cannot be written in the form of P by Q. Rational numbers can be written in the form of P by Q. Irrational numbers cannot be written in the form of P by Q. And also they are non-terminating and non-recurring decimals. And these are all the examples for irrational numbers. Now we are going to study about real numbers. So what is a real number? Till now what we studied, that is real number. First natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers. These are all real numbers along with that irrational numbers. So all the natural numbers are whole numbers, all the whole numbers are integers, all the integers are rational numbers. So all these are together called rational numbers. And one more group which are all not rational numbers are called irrational numbers. So rational numbers and irrational numbers together they are called real numbers.